Good morning, America. Testing, testing. I don't have improv skills.
We took drama together. And then I ran her over.
No.
This is going to be a horrible experience.
No, I got this.
Love it up, unfortunately.
Lila low it up, honestly. Okay.
God, we have to Lila low. You good? Waiting for you.
I'm boy.
And I'm girl. And welcome to Boy Girl Nope, do it again.
I'm boy.
And I'm girl. And welcome to Boy Girl Radio. Where we are so excited to be here, guys.
Round of applause.
We're not at all tired.
It is not 9 o'clock on a Thursday night, but
we're not at all exhausted from the day's work.
And we don't have homework due tomorrow that we have not started.
Because we're not college kids.
We're not. We're influencers.
Oh, I hate that. I never want to be an influencer.
I'm a trendsetter for the most part, I think.
I'm not cut out to be an influencer, I don't think. I don't think I could do it. I think I'd pull a Britney. Not Rosie, Britney Spears.
That's a celebrity. This is like...
I know, I'm saying like even with the low-key, I'd pull a Britney. Like I'm saying even low-key, I'd pull a Britney and I'd be bald and I'd be hitting them people with that umbrella. And she was real for that.
They need to bring me to the Met Gala. I have a journey I'm going on where I'm going to get invited to the Met Gala. I'm going to win a Grammy and I'm going to, just walk red carpets and be lit. And that's just a reasonable path for me to go. And I set that up for you.
Yeah, I know you set that up for me. And that is going to segue us in 1 second. But I do want to say our drink today is boba from Cheatery.
Sponsor us, please. Local.
Again, not sponsored, but we're not saying no, guys. Like,
we
please.
said that in almost every episode, I feel. But I got today an Okinawa milk tea, which is a brown sugar milk tea with sea salt foam and tapioca, 50% tapioca.
I got a Thai tea with sea salt foam.
Yeah. And
I forgot to ask for tapioca pearls because I thought they just automatically put it in. My mistake. Yeah, waqar, that does segue. Can I have your phone? Segue us into... Oh, I don't know. Do I have the shared note on my laptop?
You can't. Oh.
All iCloud. BG. Yeah, I have it right here. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know Mike's Mike. Insert picture here of Mike's Mike. So Mike's Mike is a YouTuber who is famously known for doing unhinged recaps of shows and movies. His two most famous ones are for Pretty Little Liars and Glee. And this man has this like running joke where he talks about like his Met Gala invite got lost in the mail, and he keeps talking like, guys, I have to get to the Met Gala. Like, Anna Wintour, I know you're listening. Like, I know my invitation got lost in the mail. And he talks so much like waqar that I wanted to be like, if you guys know Mike's Mike, you know that him and waqar are like lost at birth twin babies. Like they are soul bonded together.
I have no idea who this man is. I did not know until 2 minutes ago, and I still don't know what he looks like or what he sounds like.
Mike's Mike's is if you were white and Australian.
So me right now. Insert picture of me at the... I was at the Met Gala, I think 2 years ago. And there's another picture of me at the Grammy red carpet from last year. So insert those here.
Surely won't be... Ooh! Ignore that. Don't read my text messages. Oh, go away. I just saw the name. Anyways, you guys don't get to know what that was about. It's a secret.
We got a problem.
We don't have it wasn't a problem.
No, but like whatever. Anyway, keep.
That wasn't a.
No,
anyways,
you don't get the quote.
No, I really don't. I didn't know you were doing a bit. Oh, stop. Okay, we're gonna bleep whatever he just said out.
Couldn't hear that.
No, I bet you could. We're gonna bleep it. It, guys. And don't you guys love that our bleep is a telephone dial? Because iMovie famously, hey, unless I'm stupid, doesn't have the classic like bleep.
You should do a voiceover and you should go bleep.
That's so much work. waqar, you don't understand how long it takes for me to edit. Like, it doesn't seem like it would take a lot. It takes a while to edit those videos.
Sign up for it. I would help if you want to do it. So
I like doing it. I think it's fun, but it does take a while. And also, my computer is out of storage. So, yeah, my $1,000 computer that I paid for, that much for, out of pocket, had to get a credit card for it. For its amount of storage. Guess what? No storage. And I'm not deleting The Sims. Oh, I want to talk about that. I know I talk a lot, and I literally texted waqar, and I said, hey, I have got to stop talking. I don't care. I'm talking. So I have this. I'm an avid simmer. I love The Sims. I'll talk about The Sims another day in depth. But right now I'm going to talk about how all of my Sims worlds are gone, and I cried about it because I had so many worlds on there. I had one, and I had made this girl, and she was the most beautiful Sim I had ever made. She was so gorgeous. All of her outfits were gorgeous. I loved her. I loved her backstory. She was a werewolf, and her father's a werewolf, but her mother's not. They're married, the mother and the father. And she had like her and her dad had these scars because the Sims, they have werewolf scars, and she like wears arm warmers and like long pants and long sleeves every day because the town already has a bad reputation for them. And her boyfriend is a vampire, and his dad's a vampire, and he doesn't have a mom. His mom's dead. And his dad, who wants to be like this really famous vampire, and he wants the son to be like all about being a vampire, but he wants to be like in a band. And she was a photographer, and it's like forbidden love. Anyways, that's gone. My foster family world is gone. My farm twins are gone. Anyways. Sorry, I've been thinking about it since it happened, and I'm freaking upset about it.
I'll just let you go on. I'll just let you have your moment.
Thank you. I needed that.
Release
I'm so
the
upset
energy.
about it.
But should we say our song of the week before we go on to the main topic?
I had more notes.
About?
Oh, I do. I need your phone for this.
Oh. For what?
The voice note. So, guys, you remember Nija?
From 2 weeks ago.
From episode 2. I don't know what episode this is going to be, by the way.
4.
This is 5.
This is 4. You just edited episode 3.
Because
episode 3 comes out on Saturday.
I think we're so recorded that. Is this episode 3? Hold on, guys. Waqar talk.
Yeah, we did episode 2 with Najid, and episode 3 was 2016, which was last week.
Okay,
and that's coming out tomorrow.
Episode 3 isn't working right now. It's not loaded. Okay, so this is episode
4.
Okay, it's episode 4. So, anyways, no, it's not because we did another episode.
On what? No, literally look at our BG. That's episode 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm so tired. Anyways, what was I gonna? Oh, so Nija, your phone locked. So Nija was on episode 2, and I famously hang out with Nija a lot. And no, I wanted to do it. Oh. So I famously hang out with Nija a lot, and I was in Nija's room, and she needed to reach out to Waqar. I'm gonna play the voice note.
2:30 a.m. By the way, on a school night, I was dead asleep.
Nija sends Waqar this voice note.
Arwen is over here talking about she's gonna play herself out of my room to Texas Hold'em. Waqar, the has not put on her shoes, has not grabbed the bag, and the song is near over. Waqar, please come get her. Please, I just want to go to sleep. Waqar, it's 1 in the morning. Okay, bye, Waqar.
The urgency, her voice is cracked me up.
Yeah, so
I woke up to that, by the way.
Waqar got to wake up to that.
I thought she was dying. I'm like, girl.
Also wanted to add music videos. So we did talk about music videos, and I wanted to add, I'm sorry to the music video community, I did forget about Friday by Rebecca Black, iconic music video, and Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. Not only an iconic music video, but inspired many parody music videos because it came out at the prime time of YouTube when everyone was doing parody music videos. So there was that. Waqar, what is your song of the week?
My song of the week, I don't know if this is my
You said
song.
it earlier.
It is, but I think, End of Beginning by Joe Curie, our love.
DJ O.
By the way, you're listening. We love your music.
I love him so much.
Give us tickets if you want.
Go on tour. Sorry.
Leave the stranger set. Leave the stranger.
the pause.
Leave the Stranger Things set and go on tour, please. And also, Olivia Rodrigo, I know you were tuned in last week because you sent me a DM, but you're not responding because I asked for tickets and you haven't sent any. And New Orleans, the tour date is next Saturday, so we need tickets. No, actually, it's today when this comes out. So give us tickets right now, or we're gonna cry.
Yeah. So thank you, Waqar.
Your song of the week. I get emotional, sorry.
My song of the week is actually what we just talked about, Texas Hold'em, Beyonce. I love Beyonce, but I'm not like I don't think I have enough credentials to be in the Beehive. I'm not like quite there yet. So like this year's induction, I won't be there. But next year's, I might be there solely because this country album, I think I'm going to get into it, y'all. Texas Hold'em is a good song. I've had it on a repeat. It is good. And I love me some good country music.
And you know me, I don't like country. I don't listen to country. But Texas Hold'em for Beyonce on repeat.
It's really good.
And it starts making me...
He did that in my car and I almost told him to get out.
Like country.
For the listeners, he's moving his knee in a weird way.
No, I'm doing a little
jig.
Southern jig.
Don't know what Southern you're from.
I'm not.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really good because I like country's not anywhere near one of my favorite genres. Like I don't even know, it might make top 10 at the 10th place, but I like the country that I grew up with because I grew up with country, and I like the country music that I grew up with because this new wave country, pop country, I don't subscribe to. But Beyonce's song, I was like, now this is Southern. That's that Texas girl. So that's my song of the week.
Houston, Texas. You better
Houston,
sing.
Texas, baby. Sorry.
I dropped my phone. But do y'all like my sweatshirt? I got it off of Depop.
I meant to compliment you earlier and you distracted me.
There's gears on it. I think it's a women's sweatshirt. It fits on me like a very baggy.
I can't find any cute stuff on Depop. It takes me a while.
My brown Nikes I got off Depop. Depop is like hit or miss. Every now and then you find like the perfect thing, or it's just like dry as the desert.
Real. I love how I wrote down that my song of the week was going to be "Friends Will Be Friends" by Queen, and I changed it
to a better song in my opinion. I don't know what that's.
I'm not comparing Queen to Beyonce right now. Don't even start it.
Queen, Beyonce.
"Friends Will Be Friends" is a really good song by Queen, and so is. We'll talk about Queen another day. It's "Don't Try Suicide" by Queen. It's one of my favorite songs by them. So today, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about. This was my idea actually. I texted Arwen. I'm like, can we expose their notes app? And she's like, absolutely not. We are not doing that. And no. And here we are. We're exposing. Well, but here's the thing.
We're exposing a certain part.
We nitpicked our top, like, funniest and, like, kind of vulnerable notes app.
I'm not getting vulnerable.
Some of them are, like, too vulnerable or, like, my social security number, so we're not going that far.
My lock notes, you guys are not, you do not have access to those. Okay? You do not get to see that. They're locked for a reason.
My song lyrics, I am going to show y'all 2. Other ones are cringy, like Tumblr level quotes that I'm like, oh, I kind of
Tumblr level, like 13 years old Tumblr
and it's
level.
Bad. But
that just unlocked a core memory in me. When you said that cringy, me and my friend had a notebook. Okay, this was in elementary school. It was my friend Alexis. Hey, Alexis, how you doing? I haven't talked to you in about 10 years, girl. So in elementary school, me and my friend rode the bus together, and we had a notebook where we would write songs, and we thought we were geniuses, and we were so deep. And this was definitely elementary school. And I remember, like, we would read them out to each other on the bus, and I remember the older kids, like, behind us laughing at us. That just unlocked a memory of me. Like, I'm sorry. I had to get that out. Sorry. I'm scared.
Should I start?
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'll start with the epitome of my notes app. I guess I'm putting a picture here, but this was a little conversation me and Riley had on.
I don't want to put pictures for all of them. So just pick and choose which ones you want, or just read out the words.
But it was like literally the title is okay. Let me give some context. We went to New York City on a studio trip for architecture, and me and Riley were sitting on a plane next to each other, and we were like descending into New Orleans, and we were crossing Lake Pontchartrain. And if you know, you know, there's a bridge that connects New Orleans to like Hammond area, and I swear it's like 50 miles long of straight bridge over water and nothing else. I saw that, by the way.
What was that about, by the way? No, I was just waqar trying to preserve my dignity. For the viewers, I was leaned over laughing, and waqar just put his hand up to the camera.
Spit her drink out. I'm like,
yeah, all over your couch. I love how your couch was not a concern. It was just me not getting it on camera.
I was there for you. Okay.
Love you for that one. Okay,
but we were flying over Lake Pontchartrain over the bridge, and it kept going for 2 minutes, and we were on a plane, by the way. So I told Riley.
I'm sorry. you know, and we were on a plane. Something blah blah blah, and we were on a plane, by the way.
By plane, we're going so fast, and we were still over this bridge, and it was so loud I couldn't talk to her because it was just loud. So I put in my notes app, who came up with that long bridge? Imagine having to pee. And she's like, no, that's exactly what I've been thinking. Like, we were on an airplane and it's taking this long. And I just said, real. And then that was the end of the conversation. But yeah, that's funny, in my humble opinion.
Yeah. My first contender is from August 5th, 2018, and it is just a date 8-4-18. And I think this is the first note in my iCloud Notes app. Let me scroll down and make sure that I'm telling the truth. Yeah, it is my first note in my iCloud Notes app. And you guys will never guess what that date was. It was the date of my Panic at the Disco concert I went to with my mommy. Hi, mommy. She told me I'm not allowed to talk about her on the podcast anymore. Because I told her, I said, hey, by the way, I talked about you. I told a little story about us. And she goes, Arwen, do not talk about me. And I said, hey, I will.
Hey, mom.
So hi, mommy. She said she was gonna listen. I don't think she has.
I don't want to say her name, but hi, mom.
Hi, mom. Anyways, yeah, I went to that concert with my mommy, my mother. She surprised me with tickets on my birthday. Aww. She told me. No, I remember. So I was heavy on the Panic at the Disco in middle school, and I should just texted me. What was I saying? Oh, I really wanted to. You have to hold it for the next 20 minutes. I really wanted to go to this concert, and she told me that they were all sold out. Like, she couldn't get tickets. Her and her coworkers were trying to get them, and she couldn't get them. So then rolls around my birthday, and she has like these cards, and I open the cards, and it's like a bunch of cards, and she has this little blah blah blah. And she'd gotten me tickets, and I was so excited. I found out at Notinis, which is my favorite restaurant back home. Shout out Notinis. But yeah,
Notinis.
It's my first Notes app.
Another one was
but I don't like Brendan Urie. I want to put that out there. We do not support Brendan Urie on this podcast.
I don't know the lore, but we don't have to get into it.
We do not support him. Panic at the Disco has some really good music, but we do not separate the music from the artist. This was also in 2018.
Okay. I don't know what happened, but anyway. New York City Chinatown breakdown. So let me give you a little preface. This you do need a picture for, so insert picture here. But we were first night in New York, studio trip. A group of 8 of us went to Chinatown. Went to this cute little restaurant under the little string lights that they have, and we got there and we were at the table, and they're like, okay, cash only, and we can only do one check. Mind you, there's the 8 of us, half of us don't have cash, and we all ordered like different stuff, right? So I came up with a plan. I put in my notes app, and you can see here the first number is everyone's total, okay, and whoever had cash. So I had 20, Riley had 20, our friend Andre had 20, and Hannah had 10. We put that together to give to the cashier or whatnot. And next to it, that dash, the number after is how much we were supposed to get back, right? So what we had to do is we had to give them the cash, and whoever didn't have cash had to Venmo the people who paid with cash how much they needed back. And it worked out perfectly. Because you can see I needed $10 back, and Camille's food was $9. So she Venmoed me $9-ish, right? And then Andre needed $12 back, and then Vanessa's meal was $12. So she just Venmoed Andre $12. And this was so stressful at the time, but we got our minds together. We just we did the thing, and we ended up with it working out perfectly. And the food was so good, y'all. I got these dumplings, and they were crunchy, and it was so good. And I go back so bad.
You tell them.
I love New York. I had so much fun.
I do love New York, and Chinatown and Little Italy are amazing places to go. Little Italy had I think it was oh my god, hey, I think it was like one of the best meals of my life. It was so good.
We got dessert at Little Italy after.
See, mine was opposite. We did dinner in Little Italy. Well, lunch in Little Italy, and then I got a sweet treat in Chinatown, and I got matcha, and it was the best matcha I've ever had in my entire life.
Yep, as expected.
And I walked in, and that man looked at me like, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "I don't know. Can I have matcha?"
Speaking of matcha in New York, we went to Cha-Cha Matcha, and I had a chai matcha latte or something, and it was so good. And the inside of that cafe was so pretty. It was pink and green. It was such a
Aw.
you thing.
Well,
Yeah.
past me thing. I'm not wearing anything right now. I'm wearing these clothes because I don't have any clean clothes right now, Waqar.
Oh.
So to get vulnerable. Anyways, my next one is from 2019. And this was when, I don't know if y'all ever saw, but there was a string going around that was the iMessage Olympic Games. And you would like have a shared note with you and your friend and you do it and you keep track. I did it with 3 friends. Waqar was one of them. And this one is with Latch. So Latch,
Hey,
if you're watching,
Latches.
hey Latch. I haven't talked to Lakely in 5 ever.
She slid up on my story the other day. I'm like, okay, queen.
I haven't seen her in forever. I wonder how she's doing. I hope she's doing well. She deserves to do well. So anyways, this one's from me and Latch, and we tied 9-9. I beat Waqar by 1. He had 8, I had 9. And then I played with my friend Maya. Hi, Maya. She had 13 and I had 4. So yeah, I don't know if y'all remember. I'm gonna put a picture up of the iMessage games because I want y'all to see like how it's laid out. But it's like games as all of the iMessage games, even like Battleship, which takes forever. And then Latch, and she was I think the X emoji was a lose, and then the cap emoji was a win. I might be a big fat liar because I don't know.
X for lose makes sense.
I think that's how it is.
I need pee.
I don't know. Anyways, Waqar, you go. Sorry for that. I got real into thinking about it. Sorry.
I was just mean mugging the
Oh,
camera.
I'm so excited for my next one. Oh my god.
Okay, this one I'm just gonna do a like quickie. Oh, anyway, this is a picture I drew of a building idea
He's
I
gonna
had.
do what?
So okay, hear me out. I saw this curvy building in I think on my way to San Francisco or something, and I'm like, let me draw this out. I can use this for a studio project one day. So there was that. But this is kind of okay. This is not embarrassing actually. I work out for the most part. I try to, and I have a gym like note of every exercise I do with the weight and how many reps I do, and then I also put if I'm like crushing that weight, I put the next weight that I put a like question mark. You know what? Put the picture up here, because then I'm like, okay, maybe I can move on to the next weight.
Picture of what?
My gym, like my gym note, where when I go to gym, I go to my machine and I'm like, wait, how much do I usually do on here? And I'm like, oh wait, 90, 4 to 5, 10 reps. So I do that. But yeah, that's my gym era.
He's such a gym bro. This one I'm so excited for. Okay. So this one is also from 2019. And this
I just saw one sentence. I'm scared.
So this one does deserve actual backstory. So in 2019, me and one of my friends were on like Pinterest or something, and we had found this like photo of like Snapchat. And it was this guy sending this girl something, I guess. I don't know if it's real or not, by the way. So anyways, we thought it was really funny. So I typed it out and we sent it to everyone we knew. I mean, everyone in my contacts got this message. And we sent it to everyone we knew. And then I have a video of our friends, Aaron and Nick,
Hey, Nick.
reading it at my going away party. Because I was going abroad for a month on the Fringe trip. That makes it sound rich. By the way, I fundraised for that. I had to grovel to go onto that trip.
Grovel?
Anyways. Yeah, grovel.
I have no idea what that means.
Like beg.
Oh.
Anyways, so I was going away, and so they threw me a little going away party. God, I miss 2019 so bad. So they threw me a going away party, and I have a video of them reading this out, and like I'll still send it to my friends, and they'll be like, oh my god. So anyways, I'm gonna read it for you guys. I lost her. I hurt her. I loved her to the effing moon and back, and she loved me. And we're only 14. She shouldn't have to know what it feels like to have your heart broken. Instead of telling her I loved her that night at the game, I was standing behind the bleachers kissing another girl. Every night you ask me why I vape when I snap you, why I do that to my body. I feel like it'll take the pain away. But the nick only lasts 10 minutes long. I get dizzy. Then I remember what I did to her. That boy you like, I hope you get him. And I hope he's nothing like me. Because God, I don't want you dating someone like me. Girls aren't toys, yet boys like me still play them. And I'm sorry. Good girls fall for douchey guys, and we lead them on because we don't realize what we have until we lose it. So that's my dramatic reading for this. Anyone watching who has ever gotten that message, hey, here's your core memory back. I'm unlocking a core memory for you because I remember sending it to Lakely's little brother, Emery. I never talked to Emery in my life, but I sent it to Emery. I sent it to everyone in my contact list. We weren't friends at that point.
That gave me
I
full
didn't know you
body
that.
chills.
But and I have a video on my
bad way.
spam of our friend Nick reading it, and it's so funny. It's oh my god, I love this message. I'm gonna send it to everyone tonight.
You should. That reminds me, since we're getting cringe, no offense, I should take it.
This was not cringe. This was a moment. You're just a hater.
I am. I'm not a singer-songwriter anyway whatsoever. But I think I come up with like creative spurts of lyrics and song ideas. Splurts. I don't know. So I have a notes app of songs, the title of songs, and then the first half is song titles that I could name my songs. And the second half is like lyrics that I'm like, wait, this is kind of like poetic. I'm gonna name some of my titles that I have. Wow. Flora and fauna. No one loves me. No.
No, we're not.
I'm gonna keep going. Numb. It's all a lie. I was just period there. Wait. Tales of a dead man.
Okay, Heathers.
Midnight sun. Taboo selfish the six, because I'm from Toronto. And in the lyrics,
I feel like we moved on from Nobody Loves Me too quickly.
you can comment after, but these lyrics are worse because you hate love and I hate you.
I'm turning
Baby, no, I'm turning red. This is so vulnerable for me. Baby, it's okay to tell somebody you're not. I love my solitude, but I was meant to be a lover. Arwen's cringing. Arwen's cringing over there. Okay, let me tell you all my process. This is cringy, but I sing songs in my head, like actual songs that are existing, and I'm just like humming in my brain, and then I change the lyrics up to that melody, and I'm like, wait, this kind of works. So I write it down, but then I'll look at it after, and I forgot what song I'm like changing the lyrics to, and it just like makes no sense, and it's cringy and out of context. It's just like disgusting. So y'all, that was vulnerable for me, everyone.
Everyone take a deep breath after that one. If you need to pause and go take a lap, that's okay.
If you unsubscribe from BG, I get it. I'm sorry.
We understand.
I'm sorry, guys.
My next one's from 2019. My next one's from 2019. And I wanted to be a vegan real bad because this was peak. Everyone on YouTube was vegan. And it is a list of vegan alternatives. And it's just a list of like brands, I guess. Apparently Sour Patch Kids are vegan, guys.
Okay.
And so are Fruit Snacks, Bacon Bits, Belvita.
Bacon Bits?
Yeah.
Unless they're okay.
Uncrustables are vegan. Fruit by the Foot is vegan. 5-Star Nutrition, don't know what that is. Wholesome. Emmy's Organics. Living Raw.
What is she saying?
What is Living Raw, guys? Living Raw sponsor us. Yeah, so that's for 2019. November 6th, I wanted to go November 6th, 2019 at 12:26 p.m. I was like, I gotta go vegan. And it shared, but I don't know who it shared with. Like, it doesn't tell me who it's shared with. So, don't know who has access to my vegan note, but
Well,
I didn't know Sour Patch Kids were vegan. That's crazy.
yeah.
I don't believe it. Oreos are also vegan, but I knew that.
I did knew that. Yeah, I knew that. For my last note, I have it's 2, but they're conjoined.
This is your last one. I have like 5 more.
It's 30 minutes. I have to pee so bad. But I have a notes app of shows. This is just cute. So I have all the shows and their openers that I went to because I like to keep track in their order. I'm not going to go through all of them, but my first concert ever was Khalid with Clairo. And I went alone in Toronto in 2019. And that was my first ever concert. I didn't know Clairo much then. I wish I did because now I love her. But yeah, my latest concert was Lana Del Rey with Arwen and Nikki Lane open. And I have another notes app. It just says Lana Del Rey, $232. We're getting vulnerable here because Arwen bought my ticket and I had to slowly pay her back because I'm broke. So every time I paid her back, I put down how much I paid her subtracted it so I can see how much I owe, and I just kept going until I was done, until I was not in debt anymore. But that concert, we already talked about this, but it was so good.
So good. Okay, I'm gonna speed round.
And it was worth it.
Okay, so I need a picture for this one. Put up a picture. This is from Hairspray, where me and waqar became friends. We met through Hairspray, and I was sound, and this is everything I had to do, all the people I had to run mics to backstage by myself. Next, we have a bucket list. Dye your hair black at least once. Shave your head at least once. Jump out of a plane. Kiss a stranger at a party. Go to a rave. And meet someone named Dave. I don't know what that's about. That was from 2020. Gary Styles kept talking to me and Lulu and Kate and talked to us several tired at a concert. I had a dream about that. My baby names. I'm just gonna put up a picture here, and yeah, those are my baby names. That's another dream. I'm not gonna read that out. And then my cry log for 2022. There's a lot on here. What was the worst month? June was real bad, guys. June was bad. I got into a wreck apparently on May 16th in 2022. I didn't know that. I cried over a cat. Some of these are crazy.
I don't know how to cry anymore.
January 23rd. What happened? Oh.
And I think that's where we're going to be.
That's where we're going to Actually, I might bleep that entire little
that's
thing.
That's going to have a keeping bleep, and they're just going to see us being like, oh, that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But yeah, so that's our notes app.
Yeah, we got real vulnerable here, a little too much in my opinion.
I didn't. You did.
If my friends, my lovers out there, if your opinion of me have changed because of that, just know that was me being not... That's not me. Those song lyrics and everything. That's just not. That's like a creative outlet for me. Like, it's, please, y'all, please, I'm begging.
And to all the people that we mentioned this episode, hope you watched it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone watched it anymore. I think y'all hate us.
Y'all do hate us. Y'all. Our first one. Everyone was like, "Boyfriend Radio, y'all." Now what?
Second one, we had a guest, Nija.
Y'all hate Nija? So you're saying you hate Nija? Okay,
whatever.
We see it.
Whatever.
We see you. I see you.
You know what?
See each other.
We're going to do a lip pop quiz. Banana. And if I ask you, did you watch the podcast and you don't say banana, you're dead to us. Sorry. That was a little too much.
Was it too much?
Yeah.
Comment. Actually, if you're watching this right now, leave a little comment, because the only people who have commented are Kate, Nija, and Maisie. Maisie left us 4 comments. She eats us up. Because I texted her, I said, hey, I mentioned you in the pod. And she goes, oh my God, I'm going to watch it. And then she was texting me as she was watching it.
Yep.
So hi, Maisie.
Y'all should be having a watch party for the, like, why are y'all just keeping it on the back burner?
Because like, if you watch it, maybe you'll be a guest.
Literally.
Actually, first person to comment is the next guest.
And you have to be in Baton Rouge, but love you. But
yeah. I didn't also... How are we going to do this over the summer? We're going to have to Zoom over the summer.
We'll figure it out over the summer. We can...
Zoom. I'll be in Baton Rouge sometimes, so we'll do a couple in person, but it's probably going to be Zoom. Or we can just film a bunch of them.
We can crank them out. We'll see. I think Emergency Intercom, they go on Zoom. But if I have my mic and you have your mic and you record onto your phone and I record onto my phone...
We'd have to get
and then wear headphones and we stack them on top of each other, it might feel like we're together. We'll figure it out. That's 3 months away.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching.
I think that's all I had.
Rate us 5 stars on podcasts. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Follow us on Instagram. Go like our post. Go fall in love with us.
And Olivia Rodrigo, please send us tickets before. We're literally, I think we're literally Saturday, March 2nd.
And buy tickets.
And buy tickets and drive to New Orleans. Because you know what? That's just what you do.
I had to find an outfit. We'll just wear purple.
We'll just wear purple.
We'll just wear purple and we'll be there.
Sorry, I hated that.
Bye. Cut the cameras.